hey guys, there are going to be some major changes happening in our channel.
Starting November 10th, we are going to be changing this release schedule of our review and rant series. Next week, we'll be beginning a bi-weekly schedule, basically meaning a rant will be 1 week, a review will be another week, and so forth and so forth. The reason why we're basically doing this is because, unfortunately, for the past 2 years, we had hoped we would be making enough money to keep the show afloat. Unfortunately, it hasn't been doing as well as we had hoped for, so we have to basically start doing these changes in order to keep the show alive.
Now, the reason why is because just because you guys think that the review is awesome and all that, there's a lot of work involved just to try to get the stuff. We don't have everything that you guys say we do. We have certain stuff, but then the concept of running the show actually makes us get things that we do not want, and instead we have to get things for the show instead of something for what we like. Like me, I can't even get any of the Ranger keys or some of the decorating stuff I actually want.
Another problem with running the show is that we have to constantly always allocate money toward getting something every week. Running the show every single week is expensive and it's very time consuming. Another thing that we also noticed is that as the series progressed, we saw that less and less people were watching videos, and so we thought maybe it's because there's too many videos being pumped out too many times, so that by the time you do look at the list, you don't get it. It's either YouTube's fault where it delays it, or you see there's too many videos you catch up and you just don't bother. So
now the reason also is because doing our old channel, when we first started, we actually uploaded videos in a span about two years, and we only had like 28 videos. We actually got more views when it was slower. Every single month we upload about one review, actually got more views. So this change actually will help you guys catch up on what you guys missed in the previous year, or other things that you can actually have too.
Now, for the people who are wondering what happened to the audio commentary episodes, unfortunately we're going to be discontinuing them. The reason why we started that was mainly because I always loved doing audio commentaries. I love hearing it from actors, directors, whatever, on TV shows and movies. So I thought a lot of other people would. But when we started doing it on a weekly basis, we had gotten a lot of hate from people. I didn't understand why. People were accusing us, oh, this is lazy work and stuff. Even though you may think it's a lot easier work, it still takes me around 4 hours to record the audio and then work on it. So unfortunately, not enough people watched them. Too many people hated on them, so we are going to be discontinuing audio commentary.
Also, another reason why we're actually doing this is because the work that we have gone through to make this review how it is now is just really
time-consuming
and really stressful. I have to literally come here every single month, try to do at least a few reviews, and then we have to try to look for things that we actually can find at a cheaper price, because a lot of things right now on eBay, they're pretty expensive. Now we will be reviewing the Megaforce thing, so whatever I get or I find in the stores in New York City, we will do that for the review. So say something like we were supposed to review, say, the Thunder Megazord or the White Tigerzord August 15th or something like that. But if I find a Megaforce thing, we'll automatically cut that one and we'll put the Megaforce in first.
In the beginning of the series, I had hoped the show over time would have garnered more views and we were able to make enough money to support the show continuously. But unfortunately, for the past 2 years, it really hasn't worked out that well. I've spent around $7,000 in order to buy all the camera equipment that films everything, and it takes me roughly 40 to 70 hours a week in order to do a rant episode and a review episode on a weekly basis. But unfortunately, the money we get back from the show is practically nothing, and it makes it even much more harder in order to obtain stuff because we don't have enough money in order to buy something.
A lot of the items that we get, we have to search for, and they cost a pretty decent amount of money. One season will cost about maybe $700 to about $1,000 in expenses. Shipping fees, trying to find things, and it's a really hassle for me just to try to find things that we want to do at a really good price, because there's so many people just thinking that, oh, you can make a lot of money just by doing that. No, if people want it for collection, they'll buy it.
If we don't reach our goal through Megaforce and the 20th anniversary toy line, unfortunately, we're going to be ending the channel. We'll keep the videos up, of course, so you can watch them over and over again as much as you want, but unfortunately, we won't be producing anything, because we noticed that over time, even though we improved on quality, a lot of people complained about how the way I did the rants, they were just really poorly done, and when I finally improved on them, less people watched it. Reviews have also been dropping. On average, we get around 1,200 views a week, and I'm like, there's around 3,000 people subscribed. So only 45% of the people watched our videos. It really is no point of making anymore.
But as of right now, we have a set goal in where we're gonna end the show if it doesn't improve in the next year or so. So
we just wanted to give you an honest perspective of what we go through on a weekly basis in order to keep this show basically alive. That's the reason why we never could, like, you know, accept the requests. There's many countless people who always ask us, review this, review that. We just cannot physically / financially do it all the time. I would love to review all the rare stuff, the more expensive stuff on a weekly basis. We would love to review the recent Super Sentai show, then the recent American series at the same time, but we just physically cannot do it.
So hopefully you guys will understand why we're actually gonna do this, and hopefully you guys will understand that we need more of your support more than anything to keep the show running. If not, then the show will end, but it's just how it has to be.
We also tried various other things. We had shot multiple specials. We did extensive work on the DVD review because we were upset that no one wanted to do a proper DVD review. So we spent the entire week, countless amount of hours, writing out a script and doing all that type of work. And unfortunately, no one watched it. Most people don't watch our special videos. No one cared about the audio commentaries. We try to do other things to see if people would actually like them. Whenever the review shows took a hiatus, we try to review Kamen Rider stuff. No one cared about them. So unfortunately, that's the reason why we had to abandon things and things just stopped appearing, and then you wonder why.
Don't worry, the show is still here for Megaforce and the 20th anniversary tour line. But after that, if nothing picks up, and that's it. That's the end of Range Review. And hopefully you guys will understand. So we'll see you guys next time.